Is Monster Hunter World dead in 2022? That will be the topic in this video. Hey guys, welcome back to Kevin's Game Room. Please like and subscribe if you like this content. Now, let's get on to the video. I started playing Monster Hunter World on the PS4 about 3 years ago. Completed Iceborne after it released, and like everyone else, spent a lot of hours into the game leveling and crafting new gear. The job I had at the time made it very difficult to play, so I lost interest in playing anything for a while, so I missed out on all the new monsters and updates they added along the way. But now I'm able to get back into the game, and a couple of friends of mine have never played Monster Hunter before, so we decided to get it on PC and play through the main game together. I could tell that the player activity was slowed down a bit, but it wasn't a barren wildspire wasteland, and we were able to get help from fellow hunters using the SOS flare, which I was kind of surprised given that we were low rank at the time. Checking the quest board, I could see that there was still activity and people were looking for help in the lower rank quests, which means there are still new players coming to Monster Hunter World, which is a good sign, especially since I had started a new game myself. Right now, it doesn't seem to be as competitive to join the SOS call like it was a few years ago, but that's understandable. And we are not in in-game content yet, so that could change later on. I was able to play with a few high-rank hunters in multiple events just about every time I would get on, and I would usually find a group for the monster I was hunting for. Nearly every time I would check the quest board, there would be multiple quests I could join, but wasn't as diverse as it used to be with multiple pages to choose from, like it was in the prime days. I checked the player count, and for the last 30 days, there have been around 16,000 players still playing the game. So that is still a very good number of players, especially since most of all the quests are up to 4 players only, except for a few. But despite Monster Hunter Rise coming out, that number could drop over time, but it could also go back up from people coming back to Monster Hunter World, but only time could really tell. I'm sure most players that are still playing the game are in the in-game content, but I wouldn't know for sure until I get there, and when I do, that could be a whole new video. So everything I'm discussing in this video is from my experience so far. So, is Monster Hunter World dead in 2022? My answer is no. It still has a solid player base as far as I could tell, and is still getting new players to date. So if you're debating on getting the game but are worried about everyone leaving to play Monster Hunter Rise, then have no fear, the game is still being played to date, and you will not be disappointed. So I 100% recommend getting the game if you haven't already, and see what the game has to offer. Thank you for sticking around and watching the video, and I hope it helps you out if you are debating on getting the game or returning. So if you like the video, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment if you want to see more of this content, and I will see you in the next video.